When we were children, the ocean was never something to fear. We waded in with confidence, feeling the waves push and pull at our feet. Sometimes they lifted us high, and other times they knocked us over, but we never faced them alone. We laughed as we tumbled through the surf, hand in hand, knowing that together we were stronger. But as we grew older, the world told us a different story. The waves of life were not as kind. Some people were pulled under while others were lifted effortlessly to shore. The ocean we once played in so freely became a battleground where some were told they did not belong. The great ocean of diversity, Te Moana Nui o Te Kanaro, is vast and deep, made up of countless currents and ecosystems, each vital for its survival. Just as the krill sustains the whale, which in turn fertilizes the sea, so too does human diversity strengthen our society. But racism taints the beauty of our world, turning what should be a place of abundance into one of division. We are not separate tides. We are one ocean. And together, we are unstoppable. In Aotearoa, we like to see ourselves as welcoming, a nation that embraces multiculturalism. Yet history tells us a different story. The Chinese poll tax forced Chinese immigrants to pay unjust prices just to live here. Maori, the very tangata whenua, were stripped of their reo, their land and their dignity, through laws designed to erase them. These are not just moments in history. They are the undercurrents still shaping our present. I have felt those undercurrents. As a young Indian New Zealander, I've seen the way people react when someone like me speaks with an accent. The raised eyebrow, the subtle smirk, the unspoken message that we don't quite belong. But diversity and uniqueness do not weaken us. Science has proven that biodiversity makes ecosystems more resilient. The same is true for us. A society that values all its people, its artists, its scientists, its storytellers, its leaders. It's a society that thrives. When we embrace diversity, we build bridges instead of walls. So to bolster the qualities to ensure Te Moana Nui o Te Kanaro is one of unity, not division, we must embrace empathy. Not the shallow kind that offers sympathy from a distance, but the kind that compels us to act. We need courage to call out racism, and we need humility, the willingness to listen and to learn from those whose experiences are different from our own. When I was a child learning in New Delhi, I remember reciting proverbs in class, including ones from my own culture in Malayalam. One stayed with me. Nana to te leka tuan. We have unity in diversity. This speaks to the power of collective action, of unity built not on sameness, but shared purpose. It is a belief my ancestors passed down to remind us that no challenge is insurmountable when we stand together. Māori hold a similar wisdom. Mā te kōtaitanga e whaikaha ai tātou. In unity, we have strength. Though these words come from different worlds, they carry the same heartbeat. The understanding that division weakens, but unity empowers. Whether in India or Aotearoa, whether spoken in Malayalam or Te Reo Māori, the message remains unchanged. Our strength is found in each other. Honouring Te Tiriti restores justice for Māori and offers a blueprint where communities like mine can move forward with dignity, together, in the same waka. However, this unity only matters if we confront racism, which we are not powerless against. We navigate these challenges by amplifying voices that have been silenced, by holding institutions accountable, and by ensuring that policies are built with true equity in mind, not just performative diversity. People want the aesthetic of my identity without the discomfort of confronting what shaped it. Performative diversity. This diversity is the current that parades hijabi, brown, Asian kids for Diversity Day just to decorate the program. But I come from Tipuna and whakapapa who taught me, "Hirte mkonde pravartikuga." Always act with your heart. Performative diversity is inclusion without intention. It adds faces, not voices. And in the great ocean of diversity, it is not enough to float. As real unity means not just making space for others, but actively dismantling the barriers that keep them out. And yet, despite it all, we have hope, because we know that unity is possible. We have seen it in the people who choose to stand beside those who are different from them, not because they have to, but because they believe in something greater. If each of us committed to calling out bias and advocating for truly inclusive spaces, race relations in Aotearoa wouldn't just improve, they would transform. So remember, the ocean does not reject a drop of water because of where it comes from. It accepts and absorbs it into the greater whole. Likewise, race unity is not about tolerating differences. It is about embracing them, celebrating and learning from them. So here's my challenge to you. When injustice crashes against the shore, will you be the wave that stands firm and reshapes it? Because I still believe in the ocean we knew as children, the one where the waves lifted us all. And if we choose to move together, hand in hand, once more, we can make that ocean real again. Kia ora.